Hello future engineers, welcome to our new video on important topics for Aptitude rounds. This is going to be a detailed video on what are going to be the important topics for all the three sections: quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning and verbal ability. I'm going to take the help of some slides to explain these topics to you and what is going to be the priority order for covering this. Don't worry and don't take notes. I suggest that you focus on understanding the importance of topics, and then you can refer to the slides that will be linked in the comments.
Let's begin with the important topics for the three important sections of aptitude rounds. These 12 key topics cover almost all the questions that are going to come from the quant section of the aptitude rounds. Now let's head on to the priority order in which you should cover these topics. I suggest that you cover these 7 topics first, which are known as arithmetic sections, because they have less theory, are related to each other, and lay a strong foundation for the topics that are going to come later on. As well as these are one of the most tested topics in quant sections. Next in the list is number system and algebra. These topics are content heavy from a theoretical point of view, and the questions are difficult as compared to others. So I suggest that you invest good amount of time in these two topics. Next, we have permutation, combination and probability. For these two topics, the theory is less, but accuracy is going to be very important. For the final topic, that is mensuration and deals with area and volumes, you have to have a good grasp over your standard formulas and know how to use them. Next, we have
A lot of quantitative aptitude sections might seem bulky, theoretical, and hard to cover. But take it as a suggestion from me that once you start covering these topics and practicing questions, these things are going to be a cakewalk for you. But before that, you must start
the section for logical reasoning. These are pretty common terms if you are ever tested or appeared for aptitude round. If not, and these terms seem daunting to you, fear not. We have prepared a list of helpful resources where you can learn about the description of these terms and how to solve them. Head on to the links given below.
Generally, the questions from logical reasoning sections are not going to be that difficult. But you have to practice a lot of questions so that you get familiar with the pattern of questions and recognize these patterns when it occurs in exam. When you head on to aptitude exams, you should be confident that you are able to recognize the patterns and questions that you have solved earlier.
For the verbal ability section, I feel there might not be a problem, as these are kind of questions a person has appeared from childhood. But in case you're confused, please head on to our website to find questions related to these topics.
Most of the topics for verbal ability revolve around comprehension and grammar. You can develop your comprehension by developing a reading habit, contributing 15 minutes every day to reading a book, newspaper, or article of your choice. For grammar, you can practice basic grammar questions and slowly advance your level of understanding from that. Now, I sincerely hope that you enjoyed the video and it has helped you in understanding your syllabus and preparation in a better manner. I have a few additional suggestions for you. All these important topics are going to cover 80 to 90% of your expected syllabus. But in your real exams, the difficulty of questions might be a little harder or even a few surprises. But I can assure you that as long as you practice important questions from these topics, you're going to ace your aptitude rounds. Now, for different companies, there are different levels of difficulties for these aptitude rounds. Let's take an example. For companies like ZS, TCS and Mu Sigma, the difficulty of these aptitude rounds are on the higher end. That's because these companies ask difficult math topics and algebra in the aptitude rounds. On the other hand, for companies like Infosys, Cognizant and Accenture, their tests are on the simpler side. And as a final suggestion for you, I suggest that you start this preparation early so that you leave your competition behind. Even if you dedicate 2 to 3 months to practicing Aptitude, then you can be pretty good at it. If you have any more doubts, suggestions, or comments regarding this video, please drop them in the comment section. Thank you. Until we meet again. Bye-bye.